Hello, this is the Tradesight U.S. Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Thursday the 9th and Friday the 10th of November 2017. As usual, we don't typically do a market preview Thursday night for Friday, and guess what? This Friday is essentially a holiday. It's a bank holiday. The banks are closed on Friday for Veterans Day. Stock market is open, but it's going to be a joke. Most people who are serious traders won't show up, and that's fine. And I don't know if we will either, but we're going to cover the rest of the week here in terms of news and economic data and then go from there. So here's the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market futures forum. Again, nothing much here. It's so slow. It's horrible. We're not seeing much in terms of range. Let's go through the major indices on the daily chart. Then we'll look at the intra-week action. Go from there. So here's crude oil up 10 cents to 56.90. It's been flat all week after making new highs last week. Gold up 80 cents. That's not a big deal. S&P cash index. S&P cash index up $3 or 3 points. We have a 13 sell signal now in place on the ES front or on the S&P cash index. Now you'll note that if we go to the futures, it got recycled, but on the cash index, there's a 13 sell signal. Very interesting that the two are different, but just keep that in mind. Here's the NDX. This is the NASDAQ 100 new highs, and we're 11. Oh no, this got recycled too. Interesting, and nothing on the end. So the Nasdaq futures. So the only thing with a sell signal is the S&P cash index. Stocks up 4, new closing highs there. Biotech's down 13. Again, as go banks and biotechs, so goes the market. The banks are not, or the biotechs are not doing anything. Down 11 cents on the VIX to 978. Really interesting. The trend 1.02, 10-day moving average 1.05. That doesn't tell us anything. NASDAQ volume 2.1 billion shares. Advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ was negative 203. Some more stocks, again, down than up. We've seen that a lot lately, even though the indices are up a little bit. Advanced decline ratio on New York up 75 or positive 75. So Google up 590. That gets us a 13. Oh, no, it doesn't. Recycled. Look at that. So we didn't get the 13 sell signal on Google. But new closing highs up 590. Again, that's part of what the NASDAQ's up for when everything else is down. Apple up 143. Amazon up 971. So it's like the big 5 stocks. There's 5 stocks that control the entire economy. If you don't own those, what do you got? Netflix up 55 cents, still under the 13 sell signal. Tesla down $1.66. Near lows of the last, or at lows for the last 6 months. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, near a couple month highs, and Goldman Sachs down, but look at that 13 sell signal. Nailed it at the high, but it was up $1.44 today. All right, so let's take a look at the 5-minute candles on the ES. So again, on Tuesday, we had a fairly flat opening, kind of gapped up a little bit, pushed a little higher, came back, filled it, and then went lower and closed down a little bit. On Wednesday, we were down a little bit, filled it over about the same. It took about an hour and a half again to fill it and drifted up. Net for the 2 days, nothing. Nothing again. Almost nothing. A couple points. NASDAQ gained a couple points for the 2 days. Whatever. So what is left for the week, and this is what's interesting, it's Veterans Day week. So that means Friday's a joke. I mean, honestly, anybody that's a professional trader will just take the day off. So we're going to see nobody in our lab and nobody around. Tomorrow we have some chance for some action on Thursday. We have the unemployment claims. That's the weekly number. We got final wholesale inventories 30 minutes into the market. Natty gas, now we're in 30-year bond auction. Friday, we've got the bank holiday for Veterans Day. So again, even though the stock market will be open, volume is probably going to be really low and non-existent because the banks aren't here. Who trades? So we're looking at Thursday and then focusing on next week. And that's it. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading Thursday. Friday, not so much. See you Monday.